problem I see is sin. You know, if a black woman is attracted to a man that's no good, that's really the sin in her. She hasn't confronted the fact that she desires something evil rather than something good, and vice versa. If there's a black man that's just having babies and not taking care of those kids, he's still caught up in sin. So it's not really a black issue, it's not really a white issue, it's an issue of morality that we have to confront.
I hate to say it, I'm not even gonna hate to say it, I'm gonna be real honest with you. Some of that is our fault. Because a lot of women they've had bad experiences with other brothers. And the next brother have to deal with that. Sweetheart, it's some good men out here.
Yeah, because y'all, I'll be honest, women will kick your ass, but I think a lot of it is a cycle of shit. Dudes that ain't got no fathers, they don't really know how to treat women. They treat women fucked up because they ain't had that balance. Then the women be like, these are the only kind of motherfuckers out there. And for some reason, they attracted to the asshole motherfuckers. And normally the asshole motherfuckers is them niggas that never had their father around. All they ever had was their mother. And then them fucked up dudes end up with the finest women and the best women. They fuck the women up, and then the women start, then in their mind, they go, all you motherfuckers is just like that asshole that didn't have no daddy. And then they start treating niggas like shit. Because you could be a good man. My woman is still bruised from her ex-husband.
Women say all men aren't shit or ain't shit. That's their line. When really women are the worst decision makers there are. Because the last time I looked, a man has to ask a woman, can he get some or can he be with her, can he take her out? Now I'll tell you, this is what I see most women do. They're younger, they always try to fit a square peg into a round hole. Like all men know, there was a girl you liked and the girl would tell you, when you would try to go out with her, the first thing she would tell you is, oh, but you're like my brother to me. Oh, you're like my best friend, and I don't want to break up that relationship. You're an idiot, because your man or your husband should be like your best friend. He should have the same interests you have. And what most women do is they pick a man who don't have their interests, and then when it doesn't work out, which is destined not to work out, then they pick another man who make the same bad decision where it's not going to work out. And then they may do it a third time, and after that, they say all men aren't shit behind the 3 fucked up decisions that they made.
A lot of times, the fellas who are doing the most get the hardest time. Fellas that's out here that ain't doing nothing, they get it easy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You see the fellas out here knocking chicks upside the head. They don't get no problem. It's the one that's trying to bring home the bacon.
That's do right by it.
All in their face.
Now, I don't advocate. None of us advocate, hitting a female or anything like that. But at the same time, though, we see a lot of that. If a man doesn't demand respect in that form, some women, they only are able to notice that. Once again, I'm not advocating that, you go around hitting any woman. That's a punk move. But at the same time, some women, they need to change their perspective.
And if you ask them, they won't have an answer as to why they prefer an abusive situation.
I never come to the defense of ignorant men. I'm like, well, it's dudes out there like that. They're ignorant. I'm not going to defend them by no means. He's not me. He's an isolated guy out here tearing women's lives apart.
I'm not saying there aren't any bad men, but what I'm sitting there saying is when women make these bad decisions, understand what's going to come out from that bad decision. Don't just sit and expect a man to be what you want him to be when he never was what you thought he could be.
The last black man that I dated was really, he was fucked up. Like I understood the word trifling ass Negro because of him. He typifies.
What did he do?
Trifling ass Negro.
What did he do?
Okay, I'll tell you exactly what he did. He lied to me about being married. Okay.
White men never do that. Okay, next.
No, actually, you know what? I haven't found a white man that has lied to me about being married, actually. That's been my experience, quite honestly.
Okay,
I'm sure they do it, but I haven't
experienced it. And what else did he do?
Let's see what else. Oh, he didn't pay on any date. I didn't have a job. He had a job. and he didn't pay on any date. It was an issue for him, actually, the whole date thing. So, and I never had an issue with money, ever. I would pay on a date, I wouldn't care. But he made an issue of it. And then, boy.
How long did you go out with him?
That's the fucked up part. I went out with him for like 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, after I found out he was
Boy,
married.
you make really good decisions.
But it was common law marriage, you know?
You make really good decisions. Doesn't that reflect on you?
Oh, it's so reflected on me. But I'm just saying that
You
I
empowered
did not.
him to do
I
that.
fell in love with this motherfucker, man. And he told me he was married after I fell in love. See, that's emotional.
So now there's no good black man.
No. I wish there were. I really do.
There are some good ones. I'm a good one.
You do look like a good one, brother, I must say. But I didn't grow up with a good one. My dad was not. I love my dad. I love him. He's a player. He typifies that whole song, Papa was a Rolling Stone. I love my father. But that's what I grew up with.